Good evening, one and all. I am extremely delighted to welcome Dr. Sabu Thomas, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala. His area of research include polymer nanocomposite and cellulose monocomposites. He is a proud recipient of 2 honorary doctoral degrees, one from University of Southern Brittany, France, and the other from University of Lorraine. He has supervised 110 PhDs and 1,100 publications, and almost 133 books were also published by him. Let me conclude, as the whole session is not sufficient to list out his academic contributions, and hence he is the best person we can have to talk about research for academic excellence. Sabu sir, welcome you to this session. Thank you.
Thank you for your nice introduction. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah. See, what I'm going to today is research is a catalyst for development. Research, when a faculty member, one of the main duties of a faculty member is to do teaching and research. And when you do research, please remember the fact that you have to really take fundamental problems. Very strong research problem you have to take. And you also need to get good funding for research. Otherwise, we cannot do good funding. We need lots of facilities. So I thought of giving you a seminar, how to submit winning project proposals to funding agencies. I thought of giving you a talk on this subject. Because we need to submit lots of projects to funding agencies, get money, establish a good laboratory. And if you have a good laboratory, you can do fantastic research. I remember when I started in Mahatma Gandhi University as a lecturer back in '87, we had nothing, to be very frank. We were in zero. I used to travel, I used to send my PhD students in India and abroad to get things done. But I am very pleased to tell you that within 15-20 years of time, we could develop a state-of-the-art laboratory in polymer, in material science, in nanoscience. Particularly, we got the money to writing proposals. So I'm going to give you a presentation on how to submit winning project proposals. That is the main idea of the presentation today. Can you all see my slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the component of a good proposal is strong idea. The idea should be very good. Strong science, strong application. Now, when you go for a presentation when you submit a proposal, the funding agency will always ask, what is the application of this proposal? So strong idea, strong science, strong application. I'm going to show you anatomy of a grant process, application process. So look at, this is a picture of our university faculty or college faculty. College teacher, university teacher, you always look for new calls, new project calls. See, that's what I'm saying. He is always very, very, very alert. And there are lots of program announcement coming from DST, DBT, many funding agencies. And this is the staff of the funding agency, this is collaborators. So the faculty member, researcher has to be very, very active. Has to be alert. Submit proposals on time before sometimes you get only 1 month, sometimes you get only 2 weeks to write a proposal. So you will have to work very hard. You also try to get collaborators. Write good application, you write a good grant application, you submit to the agency. Now all applications are online. Then they will send out for a review, examination. If you are lucky, if you get a good review, you can get the project accepted and you get funding. Look at this is money. You can start your work. But need not be always. Now, if you look at India, 50% of projects are rejected. 50% of projects get acceptance. And very often you get revision. They will ask you, no, we cannot accept right now, you have to revise. So you may have to revise the proposal. If you're very lucky, you can directly get accepted and get the funding. But very often you have to revise it. But you also have the rejection process. I'll tell you 50% of the projects are rejected. If the project is rejected, don't get disappointed. Work on the comment, revise, improve. You submit again or to another funding agency. If it is a revision also, you have to revise it properly and resubmit. My next slide is what determines which projects are funded. It's a very important subject. The scientific merit is very important. The agency's interest. Look at Department of Space, they are always interested in space application. Availability of funds, that also is very important. Some agency will have only small fund. Look at Kerala State Committee on Science, Technology and Environment. They don't fund very much. They fund probably 40 lakhs, 30 lakhs, not more than that. But DST will give you crores. I got a DST project 5 crores. DBT we got 6 crores, one project. So you also have to some understanding about the funding. So I'm going to show you the principles of success. Understand the agency. You have to really understand the agency with whom you are submitting the proposal. DST, DBT, RUSA, ICSSR, World Bank, there are many agencies. I request my colleagues and friends, when you submit a proposal now, it is better to have many collaborators. Then your project will become very strong. Mentors and collaborators. So I made a sentence here, don't compete but collaborate. You have to write good proposal, learn the practice of writing good applications. You also should have some understanding about how they do the review process. Understanding the funding agency. See, in India, we have CSIR, we have DBT, we have DST, we have Atomic Energy, we have Department of Space, we have Department of Electronics. So you have to really understand what are the requirements of the funding agency. Very, very important. I've given some example. Indian Council of Social Science Research, they will fund only social science. They will never fund chemistry proposal. They will fund only social science. Council of Scientific Industrial Research, mostly they fund only industrial research. World Bank, something on poverty alleviation, economic development, such project World Bank will approve. So you have to really understand the mission of the funding agency. Now I have shown a slide, the application strategy. You have to really have good planning. If there is a project call, you plan well, lots of intellectual thinking process and writing process. These are all very, very important. Then I asked a question, why do we plan? We need a very good planning, good concept and compelling scientific question. Adequate time to complete, that's very important. Sometimes you get 1 month. You see, right now my colleagues and I submitting a series of European Union proposal. One proposal is to be submitted by 26th of this month. Another proposal we have up to February. So you have to have a very good planning. Otherwise you cannot succeed. You can see a very beautiful pre-submission planning. Look at this. This is an example of a European Union project we worked. We are very close to 9 months. See, you divide this. This is a planning phase. Maybe 3 months you have to plan very well. I remember my European Union project, we had 10 partners from 11 countries. huge program. Such program we need a lot of time. Look at the writing phase. We took a lot of time for writing the proposal. And submission phase, look at this. So planning phase, writing phase, so huge proposals. We need to have this sort of definite timeline. The idea of a project should be excellent. Does it address an important problem? Will scientific knowledge be advanced? They will ask you such questions. Very important. You have to really look at all these aspects. Grant writing skill. Writing grant is a skill. You have to really write excellent application. I remember when we wrote a European Union project, we even approached an agency in Israel. They helped us to formulate the project. There are a lot of agencies, they help us, huge projects. That was a project of 35 million euro. I remember, there were 12, countries involved, 12 groups in different countries. So such project we need sometimes an external support. But all my DST, DBT, CSIR, INSA, sorry, not INSA, atomic energy, I wrote by myself. So a good grantsmanship, knowing what to do and how to do, very important. Being willing to do what is necessary. Understand the agency, understand the institute, understand the review process. You have a global understanding about the project you're submitting. When you write a proposal, always nice to make a concept paper. I remember when we wrote a big European Union project of 30 million euro, we have to write a concept paper first. The study goals, the problem background, significance, research question, design of analysis, teams, who are the teams, etc., etc. I also request my friends, try to find collaborators. I'll tell you, when I started in Mahatma Gandhi University 87, if you look at my project that time, I had collaborators from Rubber Research Institute of India, collaborators from the then RRL Trivandrum, now it's called NIST, collaborators from NCR Pune. My project was multi-PI projects. I made a statement here. Collaborators are important to fill the gaps in your expertise. Team science is the new direction. So you work as a team. You look at this is the symbol for collaboration. Several people together. Single PI model does not always work well. Suppose if your project is multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary, then you need a many PI. I remember we had a big program with Department of Biotechnology. My colleague was the chief of that. Current registrar was the chief of that project. He's a biologist. I'm a chemist cum nanochemist, and my colleague a nanophysicist. So we all worked together and we won the project. So it's always nice to have collaborators. When you write a proposal, you write the procedures, you write the instructions. That is very, very important. You have to understand the instructions very well. You have to write the proposal in a beautiful manner. Presentation should be excellent, otherwise you will not get funding. I have delineated the important 5 points for a good presentation. Significance of the project, very important. The approach, the innovation, who are the investigators, the PI, the environment of your institution is very, very important. Whether the institution ecosystem is good for running the proposal. Presentation is very important. Does this study address an important problem? Suppose your problem is weak, they will say, no, we will not fund you. Are you focused? Very important. What are the concepts and methods you are using. Very important. Approach. Are the conceptual framework, design, methods, analysis are adequately developed? Does the applicant knows the problem well? Innovation. Does the project employ novel concepts? Whether the aims are originally innovative. I remember when I went for presentation in Nano Mission, which is held by Professor Rao, you always look at what is innovation. Dr. Thomas, we don't want to see lots of what is a novelty, what is innovation. He always asks, what is originality? Then he immediately look at the Google and find out whether this project is new or not. So it's very important that your project should be novel, original, innovative. That's very important. Investigator is very important. They will look at whether you have the necessary training, necessary skill to complete the work. I remember when I went to Nano Mission to present a bio project, the committee said, Dr. Thomas, you are not enough. You cannot conduct the work alone. You need to recruit a bioman. Then I have to rework the proposal, incorporated another chemistry man. Then only I got the fund. So it's very important. The capability of the investigator is very important. Research environments. Suppose you are submitting a project, big project in Thuruthikkad College. The DST or DBT will look at what is the ecosystem you have in the college. I remember when I went to Nano Mission for a transmission electron microscope, TM cost very close to 4 to 5 crores. Then the committee said, no, MGU doesn't have the ecosystem to support an electron microscope. Then I remember I had to meet the then Education Minister of Kerala, Mr. M.A. Baby. M.A. Baby actually agreed to give us 1 crore funding, additional funding from the government of Kerala, that we will support Professor Thomas Mahatma Gandhi University by giving extra support, extra money. That is what is environment. Whenever you submit a project, please be realistic. Discuss the potential problems. Discuss possible solutions, and you have to be very, very explicit. Now I'm going to show the anatomy of the whole project. A project should have a very good cover sheet, attractive cover sheet, a beautiful title. Title should be small, not very big. Abstract, summary, background. Background review is very important. Significance of the project, the description of the project, project scheduling, biographical sketch of the PIs, resources of your college or the institute or university, budget, justification for the budget, supplementary. This is the anatomy of a good project. Let me tell you the cover sheet. Cover sheet should provide the basic information. The program name, the number, name of the investigator, beautiful cover sheets. The title is very important. Don't give very big title. You will not be funded. Clear and descriptive title, very important. You should catch the reviewer. You should catch the examiner. I made a point. The title should be able to catch the reader, hooks the reader, hooks the reviewer. This is like the way you catch a fish. You should be able to attract the reader, the reviewer. The title should capture the essence of goals and objectives, conform the restrictions on length. Even you can do a market survey about the title. What should be abstract? Abstract should be very, very concise. The second hook to catch the reviewer, catch the reader. A perfect abstract. I again elaborate the abstract should provide Very concise review. Request that the abstract provide a great deal of information within a tightly prescribed format. Introduction. Very, very important. Introduction must be clearly written. Introduction should be the roadmap. It has to be the roadmap of your project. You give an excellent roadmap. I've given what is to be done in the first paragraph. Introduction of the project. Educate the reviewer. Identify the gap. Whenever you go for a presentation, they will ask you, what is the gap? Very important. What is the gap? What's the new knowledge you are bringing in? Second paragraph of introduction should describe the long-term research goal, the objectives, what are our hypotheses. Third paragraph of the introduction should describe the qualifications, the special training, the quality and quantity of preliminary data. If you have some preliminary data, it's very nice. Your research ecosystem. Delineate your objectives specifically in fourth paragraph. That should be in a very logical manner. Fifth paragraph should describe the project innovation. It's very, very important. What are the innovative components? So background review. Background should, why is research important? Demonstrate your familiarity with the subject. They all should be in the background. Excellent literature review should be given in the background. Okay, don't miss any important papers. Sometimes if you don't quote a paper, your project will be rejected. And don't give so many references. Give important key references. If you have some preliminary studies, then the reviewer team will be very happy to see that. If you have some initial result, you show that, I have done some work in this area, some preliminary work. It's very interesting. Project description. Organize the project description around the objectives. Very, very important. Project description I have mentioned, title of the objectives, introduction to objectives, design of your objective, expected outcome of the objective, anticipated problems. So you have to plan the program in a very nice way. That is project scheduling. First 6 months I will do this, second 6 months, third 6 months. And you say these are the milestones I am going to achieve. This is what is project scheduling. Every project you have a very good schedule. Look at, I'll tell you, a DRDO project I have given like this. Milestone 1, milestone 2, first year, second year, third year. So you have to have an excellent project scheduling. Biographical sketch of the PI is very, very important. The sketch of the PI is very important. Most of the, funding agencies, they have a standard format. So you have to use that format and you have to describe your biographical sketch. It could be name, title, institution affiliation, education, professional appointments. You have to show everything. Your resources. Demonstrate that you are part of an intellectually stimulating and supportive research environment. And you also show that suppose you have completed project. You show your completed project, then the reviewer team, this person is quite good. He has completed so many projects. Pending grant application, indicate that. Even DSTA, DBT has a format for completed application. You have to have the project number, contract number, etc., you have to show. Budget is very important. You have to show only reasonably good budgets. Don't ask so much of money. If you are showing a budget, then you have to explain your budget well. You have to substantiate your budget well. Adhere to agency and program requirements. Request what you need to complete the projects. So that's very, very important. When you give a budget, you have to have personnel, you have to have equipment, you have material, travel, indirect cost, the institute's overhead expenses. So all these expenses has to be well justified and well presented. Supplementary materials you can also give. Lots of supplementary materials you should supply. Because we cannot write everything. Vetting, editing and proofreading. Suppose you sort of finished writing a proposal, give it to your friend, give it to your mentor, give it to your collaborator, give it to your supervisor, PhD supervisor. Please request him to read it. Show your draft application to a colleague. Introduce his comments. Check the project well for errors, spelling, punctuation, grammar, everything has to be checked well. I remember some projects have been rejected because of the grammatical errors. They will reject. Oh, this is not well written. Route and submit your application on time. Very, very important. You know, some institutions, it might take a week to get project forwarded. So you have to have enough time. You know, MGU, we made a policy that if a faculty is bringing a project to registrar, the same day it will be forwarded to the funding agency. We made a rule, single window policy we instituted. That is why we are able to submit a large number of proposals. But we also have to see that some institutes, you might need a week to get a project forwarded. Good review. Sometimes, you know, you can give a review panel. Some project they will ask, you can give a review panel. They might take one or two from the review panel. See, once you submit a proposal to an agency, you know what they do? They always send out for reviews. I get lots of projects to review. And this is the review panel sheet. Suitability of the project proposal. Are the objectives well defined? Quality of the proposal, methodology, work plan, time schedule, equipment, competence of the PI, overall comments, great. See, evaluation sheet of a DST project. See, recently I have commented a very good proposal. You know, I have given my comment like this. The project is highly suitable for funding under CRC, Science and Engineering Research Council of DST. Well-defined objectives, very good proposal. Well-organized methodology, work plan, and time schedule. You know what? At the end, I have given 9 out of 10. It's an excellent project. So your reviewers will examine your project very carefully, and they give a series of comments. This is the evaluation project of DST. Sorry, CSIR. Originality, technical feasibility, competence of PI, whether duplicate of work already done, methodology. So this is every funding agency has their own evaluation sheet. Very often, I'll tell you, very often, the project could be sent back for revision. I would say 90% of projects, my projects were sort of returned for revision. So my request is you accept the reviewers' comments, respect the reviewers' comments, and then you do a decent modification. If you do that, I'm sure 100% you get the project. So my request is the support of a good project comes from good ideas, good grantmanship, good presentation, and good review. Very important. I have a few more points we do. Yes. I'm going to show you 9 simple rules to remember when you planning, writing, submitting a proposal. In a nutshell, my first request is do not write the application for yourself unless you are going to fund it. Very important. You must convince the review committee and the funding agency. Very, very important. You must excite the review people. You must convince them. You must excite the reviewers and the funding agency, the novelty part. Reviewers are never wrong, reviewers are never right. They simply provide an assessment of your material that you provide. I remember some faculty members fight with the reviewers. Don't do that. You can substantiate your response in a very polite manner. Reviewer statements are never about you as a person. The comments are about the material that you provided in your project. Reviewer statements only list some of the weaknesses and not all of the weaknesses. Always contact the funding agency and get lots of ideas from them. Focus your application, state a clear hypothesis, make sure the specific aims, test your hypothesis well. Propose mechanistic, scientific relevant methodologies and experiments, very important. Secure mentors and collaborators, very important. I'm happy to collaborate with you if anybody is interested. We can submit joint proposal. I'm open to all sorts of collaboration. I'm going to tell you an inconvenient truth. You will not be funded if you do not submit a proposal. An inconvenient truth. So I request every teacher, I request all my colleagues that you all must submit excellent proposals. And I'm there. If you need any support, Mahatma Gandhi University community will be there to support you, to help you, my colleagues. Now I'm going to show you some of the funding agencies in the country. So INSA, you might get some funding, but they don't give much money. Small funding they give, mainly conferences. AICT will fund you. KSCST will fund you from Kerala government. DBT will give you good funding. UGC, DIE, CSF. I got funding from all these agencies. PRNS, I'm running a project with PRNS now. DIT, Information Technology, we get good funding. International collaboration of DST. DST has signed agreement with a large number of countries. India, China, India, South Africa, India, Germany, India, Swiss. CSIR has international collaborations. India, Sweden, I'm running an India, Sweden program now. Ministry of Environment and Forest will give you funding. Department of Atomic Energy will give you funding. Department of Education will give you funding. Department of Food Processing and Industries will give you funding. Department of Non-Conventional Energy Sources will give you funding. You know, suppose you're working in solar energy, you can submit proposals. Department of Space, we got several projects from space. Science and Society of DST will give you funding. Women Component Plan, you know, Women's Fellowship, you can get a project from under Women's Program of DST. ICAR will give you funding, agricultural research. Indian Council of Medical Research will give you funding. DRDO, I'm running a huge DRDO project now. DRDO will get funding. ICSSR, Social Science faculty can get funding from ICSSR. You know, there are a lot of other foundations like American Academy in Rome, Association of Commonwealth Universities, Volkswagen Foundation, Australian Bicentennial Scholarship, UK IERI, you know, Social Science and Humanities Research Council, Bradley Foundation grant application, the British Institute of Eastern Africa, Canning Foundation Fellowship. You know, there are lots of funding. Shastri, Indo-Canadian funding under Shastri Foundation. We have applied a series of projects recently. Canadian International Development Corporation, CEDA, look at NSERC in Canada. Look at DST of India has submitted a large number of, DST of India has signed an agreement with maybe around 150 countries. So you can get lots of DST called, international collaborations. DST and DBT funding under Horizon 2020 with the European Union. We are writing 2 proposals now. ASEAN program, we had a series of ASEAN program, Indo-Stefan program, SAR program, UNESCO, and UNDP, TUAS. We had a couple of projects in TUAS. Indo-French. My colleague and I are running an Indo-French program now. DST NSO program with the United States, we have a beautiful NSO program. We never got NSO program so far, although we tried. Marie Curie Fellowship. Several of my postdocs got Marie Curie Fellowship program to spend time in Europe. Another important funding is EU India rest of the world. EU India funding is very interesting. So right now there are 2 calls under EU India. Definitely I request my colleagues to apply for this. So I request to register you in the European website. If you register on the European website, then you get all the calls. Horizon 2020 is getting over now. This is the Horizon 2020 town. This is it just almost got over now. That is Horizon 2020 is a very interesting program. You know, Horizon 2020 of European Union, that is almost over now. So it's covered a large number of topics. So how to submit European Union project? Monitor the calls on a regular basis. Find at least 3 European partners in 3 different EU countries. Partners from the rest of the world. You also should have industrial partners, because the European Union always promote industrial partners to apply your technology, to transfer the technology, and submit the proposal on time before the deadline to Brussels online. So if you need any support, we are really happy to help you. Any sort of project, you know, my faculty members and I are very happy to help you, and we are happy to collaborate with you. We can write proposal jointly with for Kerala government, proposal jointly with the government of India, with the DST, DBT, ICS, and international projects, many international projects. So I am there to support you. Thank you so much for your patient hearing. If you have any questions, you can post them to me. Thank you. You can ask questions to me if you have any questions about funding, for research funding.
Participants who wish to ask questions, please unmute yourself and ask your questions.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'm Sriresh D. I'm from BIM College itself.
Yeah.
Sir, whether any special agency for funding in the commerce and management fields? What are the opportunities for us to do a collaborative project?
You see, commerce and management scheme, you can apply for ICSSR fellowship. ICSSR project.
Okay.
Department of Environment, you can apply for funding. Department of Education, you can get funding. European Union funding, you can apply. World Bank project, you can apply. So there's tremendous possibilities for you to apply for funding. Tremendous.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, my good friend in CDS got a huge project from World Bank, 25 crores. Why not? You should try it.
Yes,
He's a management man. He got a huge funding.
Thank you, Sriresh. Any other participants? Please raise your questions. Please unmute yourself and raise your questions. So, sir, it seems there is no more questions. Can we wind up?
Thank you. Thank you for that. Yes. And if they have any questions, if they want to write a project together, you can be in touch with me. Thank you for your patient hearing.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. Robi AJ to propose vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, one and all. I'm here for expressing the vote of thanks, Honorable VC, respected principal, convener of this program, coordinator of this program, and today we got a enlightening session, and it was handled by Dr. Sabu Thomas sir. I know he's a nano man. He got a lot of projects in nanotechnology, and today's session sir handled different aspects of writing a proposal, research proposals, and other aspects of writing proposals, and collaborations, and different types of funding agencies in science and arts. So today we got a excellent session. On behalf of faculty members of this faculty development program, I express my sincere gratitude to sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Very good. Wish you good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.